We send over 200,000 cold emails a month on the behalf of our clients, and every month we're using Clay tables to build crazy automations to segment, verify, and build highly qualified lead lists so that we can build personalized outreach campaigns at scale so that we can book hundreds of meetings a month for our clients without relying on some weird black hat tactics or crazy guarantees, but by doing something that any SDR would have done manually, but using AI and automation to do it at scale without having to hire a full team of SDRs. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can validate your lead list and segment it in the best way possible before a campaign. Do not underestimate this part of the process. This is a 22,000 lead list that's e-commerce companies. And we were building this campaign for one of our clients, and we usually have great results for them. And we always book like 30 to 50 meetings, sometimes 60, 70 meetings a month with e-commerce brands for this client in Europe because they have a very, very strong offer and a very good social proof. And last month, one of the campaigns wasn't working at all. So I thought maybe it's our deliverability, maybe we're ending in spam. So I went to check, and it was not that. Like, it's just weird. I didn't understand why we didn't have the same results as we used to. And I realized that that list that we used, like the 2,000 or 3,000 prospects we were outreaching to, they were not e-commerce brands, even though I have used the best tool in on the market to find Shopify brands, PrestaShop brands, and all that. It was just miscategorized. So I decided to give it a try with Clay to actually make sure that we are targeting the right companies. And to my biggest surprise, I would say a quarter or a third of the lead list was completely miscategorized, and they were not e-commerce brands. So now I would highly encourage you to pre-filter your lead list. And you would say maybe, hey, Othman, why the hell should I care? I can just blast emails, and even if a quarter of my list is not in my target market, I shouldn't care. If we were in 2023, I would have agreed. But right now, spam filters are getting more robust. And if your reply rates are very low in a very long period of time, and if you're marked as spam by your prospects too many times a week, you're going to burn your domains, you're going to burn your inboxes. So it's extremely important to have healthy reply rates and very few people marking you as spam. So if you target like a service-based business and say, hey, I've seen your Shopify e-commerce brand, they will 100% mark your email as spam. And if 1 out of 4 people that receive your cold email mark you as spam, you're just going to kill your deliverability. So let me show you how we're using Clay to do so. Clay has this cool enrichment that you probably know about called ClayGent, right? So I usually select GPT-4o Mini just for pricing, for cost purposes. We have our API key. I usually say we are creating a prospecting campaign targeting e-commerce brands. And I want to make sure that this company is indeed a e-commerce business before sending an email to their founder. Please visit their website here. If it is an e-commerce brand, output 1. If not, output 0. If you are unsure, output, for example, 2. Click on save. Let me show you a quick example of the results. And by the way, guys, we are not done. If you think that's it, like you're just going to ask ClayGen to do so and filter on ones, you are not ready for this, because even if AI is very good, ClayGen is very good, I will tell you something, it will still make some mistakes. I have tried it, and a lot of companies that they put as A1, like as an e-commerce brand, they're still not e-commerce companies, and you shouldn't trust the AI judgment 100%. So what I usually do is I add a second layer where I'm going to use ClayGent. And this time I'm going to have a prompt that's even more robust, saying, I have a list of pre-filtered e-commerce brands. but I suspect it to be I suspect it to be wrong. I want you to double check for me and make sure that these companies are actually e-commerce brands selling products directly through their website. And you can give it, this is the website. You can do the same thing. Output 1 if it is, output 0 if it is not, output 2 if you are unsure. Last time that I've done it on a 20,000 row lead list, I think I had like a 15 or 20% of rows that were miscategorized by the first column of Claygent, and this second layer actually gave us a lot of new information to use. So you can use this for e-commerce brands, you can use this for marketing agencies, you can even use this saying, hey, these are marketing agencies, just tell me if this marketing agency is selling SEO services. Are you absolutely sure that it is? There you go. This is a great example. The first one, the first try, it said that it is a e-commerce brand, and the second try said that it is not an e-commerce brand because they are a wholesale business and they do not appear to sell directly to consumers on their own website. Think about the kind of segmentation that you can do using Claygent. Like right now, the only thing you can do is using industry filters, some keywords and stuff. Back in the days, if you wanted to target SEO agencies, for example, to sell them your services, you only had the option to use the marketing and advertising industry filter on Apollo, for example, and then the SEO keyword. But now you can pretty much go very broad and then use Claygent to do the filtering process and make sure to only target the right relevant people. And on top of the deliverability issues that occur right now, if you're not targeting the right people and people are marking you as spam, another cool thing is that you can only send so much cold email every day because you have an infrastructure that's composed of a certain number of domains and certain number of emails, and you want to get the most out of it. Don't you think if your email list is 30, 40, 50% more irrelevant, that you will book maybe 1.2, 1.5 or 2x the number of calls you're already booking using cold emails? I think it's worth it. So take the time to segment your list and validate your list using Clay and Claygent. I will promise you it will work wonders for you. I don't know if you're watching this as a YouTube video or as an internal training for the agency, but in any situation, if you have questions, please feel free to let me know in the comments. And if you are a B2B business with a good product market fit and you want us to build systems just like this in your business, or you want to delegate your outreach process to professionals instead of hiring a full SDR team, please click on the Calendly link below this video. I'll be happy to get on a call with you and see if you're the right fit for our services. I was Othman, founder of Scale by Metrics. See you next week for a new Clay Table video.